The latest report of the United Nations Secretary-General on the situation in the Central African Republic was presented to the Security Council by the Under-Secretary-General for Peace Operations.
I am deeply concerned by continued violations of the agreement, mainly by some signatories. Our main concern at the moment are the tensions between the government and the leader of Trois-R, who announced that his armed groups would suspend participation in the follow-up and monitoring mechanisms of the political agreement and has adopted an aggressive response that does not align with his commitments. In order to preserve the viability of the political agreement, MINUSCA is working closely with the guarantors and other partners and engaging with the parties to encourage and facilitate dialogue while maintaining a robust posture to protect civilians and mitigate threats posed by armed groups and militias.
The Under-Secretary-General for Peace Operations also spoke on the fragile political situation in the country.
The political situation remains fragile, dominated by the preparations for the presidential and legislative elections scheduled for December 2020. Political parties are forming coalitions, increasing public statements, announcing candidacies for the presidential elections, and challenging legal frameworks, on occasions at least, for the elections. However, as the report before you observes, political tensions were amplified by an attempt by a group of parliamentarians from the presidential majority to extend the tenures of the President and National Assembly in the event that the elections cannot be held within constitutional timelines due to, and I quote, unforeseen circumstances, end of quote.
Also informing the Council, the African Union Commissioner for Peace and Security, Smail Chergui, denounced the upsurge in the violence.
Despite progress of the political front, there has been an increase in insecurity incidents involving some of the armed groups signatory of the peace agreement. Incidents were reported in Delhi, Bambuti, and Obo, where armed groups clashed with each other and in some instances exacerbating already existing intercommunal violence.
For his part, the European Union's External Action Service Managing Director for Africa, Koen Vervaek, expressed the EU solidarity with Dakar's fight against the COVID-19 pandemic.
I would like to start by expressing the solidarity of the European Union in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. The Central African Republic has been the first country to benefit from the humanitarian air bridge launched in May by the European Union and its member states. We have also reoriented our programs to better support the authorities in the fight against the pandemic.
All three briefers condemned the ambush of a joint MINUSCA and National Defense Forces patrol on Sunday the 21st of June by alleged 3R militias.